Peppers are one of the most rewarding crops a home gardener can grow. And here is what most gardeners never figure out, or the sweet crunch of a bell pepper. The real secret to getting double the peppers from every single plant. Today we cover everything from kitchen scrap seed, saving all the way to a harvest that fills the basket twice over. Let's get into it. Your kitchen already has everything you need to start. Pull the seeds from any ripe pepper, sweet or hot, and lay them on a paper towel to dry for 5 to 7 days. Fully dried seeds are light tan and snap cleanly. Now here is the step that dramatically improves germination. Soak the seeds in warm water for 8 hours before planting. This softens the seed coat and wakes the embryo. For hot peppers especially, germination is slow and temperature sensitive. Use a heat mat set to 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit and expect sprouts in 7 to 14 days. Without bottom heat, pepper seeds can take 3 weeks or simply fail. That single tool is the difference between frustration and a full tray of healthy seedlings. Peppers demand full sun, 8 hours minimum, no negotiation. They are long-season crops and need warm soil above 65 degrees Fahrenheit to thrive. For sweet peppers, California Wonder and Yolo Wonder are reliable classics. For hot peppers, cayenne is perfect for beginners, while jalapeno gives consistent production. If you want serious heat, grow habanero or Carolina Reaper. All peppers make excellent container plants in 5 to 10 gallon pots. This actually gives you control over soil temperature and can extend your season significantly. Plant basil nearby to repel aphids and thrips. Marigolds around the bed border confuse and deter many pest insects naturally. Peppers need loose, fertile, well-draining soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Work in generous finished compost, a handful of bone meal for strong root and flower development, and perlite for drainage. Never plant pepper seedlings too early. Cold soil stunts root growth and causes yellowing that many gardeners mistake for a nutrient deficiency. When transplanting, set the seedling at the same depth it was growing. Unlike tomatoes, peppers do not benefit from deep burial. Water in with a diluted seaweed solution to reduce transplant shock. Then lay a thick layer of black plastic mulch or dark straw around each plant. Dark mulch warms the soil and keeps peppers producing longer into the season. Here is the technique that doubles your pepper harvest, and almost no beginner ever uses it. When your pepper plant reaches 6 to 8 inches tall and has its first flower bud forming, pinch that first flower off completely. This feels wrong, but removing that first flower forces the plant to branch more aggressively instead of putting all its energy into one early fruit. More branches means exponentially more fruiting sites. Then, when the plant reaches 10 to 12 inches, pinch the very top growing tip. This is called topping. Within a week, 2 to 4 new side shoots emerge from below that cut. Each one becomes a productive branch loaded with flowers. One plant that would have given you 20 peppers now gives you 40 to 60. Do this once. It costs nothing. The harvest difference is dramatic. Peppers need consistent but moderate moisture, about 1 inch of water per week, deep and slow. Never let them sit in soggy soil and never let them fully dry out. Both extremes cause flower and fruit drop. During the seedling and vegetative stage, feed with nitrogen-rich compost tea or diluted fish emulsion every 2 weeks. Once flower buds form, shift immediately to potassium and phosphorus. Banana peel tea, peels soaked in water for 48 hours, delivers potassium that directly stimulates more flowers and stronger fruit development. Crushed eggshells worked into the surface soil add calcium that firms cell walls and prevents soft, deformed fruits. Used coffee grounds mixed lightly into the top inch of soil add a mild nitrogen boost and benefit the microbial life that keeps your soil alive and productive. Aphids are the most common pepper pest. They cluster on new growth and flower buds, draining plant energy right when it is needed most. A strong jet of water knocks them off immediately. Follow up with a neem oil spray every 7 days to prevent reinfestation. Spider mites appear in hot, dry conditions. Tiny dots on leaf undersides with fine webbing. Increase humidity around the plant and spray with diluted neem oil. Bacterial leaf spot shows as dark water-soaked lesions on leaves and fruit. Remove affected material immediately and avoid overhead watering entirely. For fungal issues like powdery mildew, improve airflow between plants and apply a baking soda solution, 1 teaspoon per liter of water, as an organic preventative spray every 10 days during humid weather. Sweet peppers are ready to harvest when they reach full size and have transitioned to their final ripe color, red, orange, or yellow. Green bell peppers are simply unripe. They are perfectly edible, but sweeter and more nutritious when fully colored. Hot peppers are hottest when fully red and ripe. Always harvest with scissors, never by pulling. Yanking a pepper can, snap an entire branch and set the plant back weeks. Here is the final professional secret. Harvest every mature pepper promptly. A pepper left on the plant past ripeness signals the plant to slow down production. Keep harvesting and the plant keeps flowering. In a long warm season, one well-topped, consistently harvested pepper plant can produce fruit for 5 to 6 months without stopping. That is the real double harvest. Not just more peppers at once, but more peppers all season long.